This was one of the worst death scenes Capgras had worked in 17 years of crime scene cleanup. The Decadent, a short, fat man in his mid-40s, had had the bad judgment to take his own life in the middle of a Chicago August heat wave. Most inconsiderate. He'd clearly had no idea prior to his suicide what mid-August heat could do to a body, or that some poor sap like Capgras would have to clean it up afterwards. Only one word would suffice. Liquefy. The reason for his suicide? He was flat broke. Also meant the AC in the place had been turned off weeks before. The manner of his suicide, pills and drowning in the tub, ensured that all that was left of the anonymous occupant in 34C of Bradbury Arms apartment building was a puddle of green-red goo with some black strands of hair floating in it. Well, a puddle and one leg that stuck out of the bathtub goo and lay over the edge of the tub in a rather casual and languorous fashion. The smell was like a living thing, trying to force its way past the respirator and thin layer of Vicks smeared under his nose and burrow into his olfactory lobes for warmth and shelter. To top it all off, Capgras was stuck with Edgar, the new guy today, their first gig together. This profession tended to attract fringe dwellers and whatever the diametrical opposite of soccer mom was. Those more comfortable with death than the living, darkness rather than light. But Edgar made even your usual crime scene cleanup ghoul look like the embodiment of normalcy. Edgar was, in a word, weird. And not the good kind of weird either. Capgras got to work, opening his case of cleanup supplies and donning his white paper suit. He spread his implements out before him, methodical in his setup, and careful to line things up the way he wanted them. He heard the rustle of foil wrap, and then a faint sibilant pop behind him. He turned around just in time to see Edgar dipping Doritos into the tub one by one, and then slowly lowering them to his waiting mouth.